How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud, and welcome to our second live stream session for the Austria campaign in the Emperor expansion for European Sauce 4. We've got Apollo in the chat, Canada Apollo. We've gone over this before. We've got Apollo here in the chat, and it's a late night stream, so people will probably trickle in as we get closer to European morning time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our second session here. Where we last left off, we had finished war, so we have a personal union over Milan, Hungary, and Bohemia already. So we're in a pretty darn good spot. Pretty powerful already. Really hoping to get the Burgundian inheritance. Once Charles dies, I believe that will cause it to fire. However, it's only 6 years till that is no longer a thing that can happen, I'm pretty sure. And he's 60, so it's likely that he'll die, but it's also not guaranteed. I've seen like 80-year-old rulers in this game, right? We have unlawful territory in Stettin. Here, will you give something back? Stralsund. Rügen. I don't think this is even giving it back to... Oh, Rügen is having cores. I could have checked too, but Rügen apparently does have a core there. Look at that, new prince in the empire. How do you like that? All right, so yeah, we are doing all right as the emperor here. We are getting closer to being able to do the fourth reform. This one's good. Oh, yearly tax income plus 32. That's not like so yearly. I mean, divided by 12, that's like 3-ish a month, a little less than 3 a month. That's not great, but it's also, I mean, it's good. And we also get the diplomatic reputation, right? Everyone gets it, including us. And yeah, I mean, I think we're good to go. We do have a rival. I noticed before we started started playing here that we are missing a rival. Definitely want to do France, not Burgundy. And yeah, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get started here. I don't know. Let's see. What does our aggressive expansion look like? It's not that bad. I kind of think that we should do a war over here in Croatia and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's where our next, one of our next missions is. Well, there's a couple. Hello, Blue, White, Red. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? 7 in these areas: Dalmatia, Croatia, Slavonia, not Slovenia. Sorry. And then we get permanent claims on. Oh, Venice. Yeah, we definitely need to do this. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, Venetia area we get permanent claims on. Absolutely, let's do that. So we need to conquer 5 more. Sealy. Oh, that's silly. Oh, that was a bad joke. If we do this, right, it would be... I don't really want to fight. Gosh, they have so many allies here. We can... that's the thing. These wars are not even going to be that hard. It's just going to be annoying. But, I mean, we kind of need to do it, though. The unfortunate thing is we're going to be getting rid of these states. Or these princes, rather. Sorry. We could go to war with, like... Maybe just, well, actually, we could kind of carve around. I don't really feel like fighting Venice again right away, but also... If we do this will be it. Like, if we do this war, this will be everything we need. Brandenburg and Saxony, how many flavors do I have with you? 31 flavors? Aye. Do you guys in the chat have Baskin Robbins where you are? Let's see. Venice will join, but I'm not really that worried about Venice. You have Baskin Robbins? Okay. They're not like that popular here, but they're around, you know. I'll call in Brandenburg. We don't need to call anyone. Who am I kidding? We don't need to call anyone. We have like all of our dudes for us for that reason. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Let's do it. You think so? Okay. Was that like... Where is Baskin Robbins from? I'm curious. I'm like... They seem like they're like a Midwestern thing. I have no real idea though. I'm just guessing. Anyways, you know, my mind goes to some weird places when I start streaming. All right, so yeah, this should be a fine war. Let's see. Who are we at war with? We are at war with you. Who's this? Regensburg. Regensburg. Hello, Wallrider. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing, bud? Venice, in both the wars you've done, is just sat here. I'm not sure if they're broken or what, but... Okay. But yeah, here we are. So we'll sit in this war for a while, and what's that other war? Croatia and Lipa. Okay, it's American. Well, yeah, I figured it was American, but is it? Where is it from? I feel like it's from like Iowa. I feel like Baskin-Robbins is like an Iowan thing. Ah, you dicks! I didn't want you to eat Croatia. What we could do is release. We could release them. That's fine. Yeah, not sure what we'll do. We'll figure it out. I have an idea for a peace deal, but basically I want to release some of these guys and have them encased within us, like sausage links, encased in that type of skin. Oh, my other guess was going to be northeast, somewhere like Massachusetts, but I didn't guess that. Rip. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you for Googling that for me. Baskin-Robbins is from Massachusetts. I guess that makes sense. You know, the Northeast has a lot of... well, yeah, like, isn't Ben & Jerry's? That's from, like, Vermont or New Hampshire? One of those two. I always get those two mixed up, but they're basically the same thing. Canton, Massachusetts. Okay. Let's see. Bert Baskin and Irv Robbins. Okay, so it's a descriptive name. I like that. I like descriptive names. Okay. You can run, but you can't hide. Actually, they probably can in all the little states here. Yes, we will be... Ah, you bastards. There goes our navy. We will be pretty strong once we integrate Bohemia and Hungary, and Milan for that matter. Although I think we might try to inherit them. We'll see. We'll kind of, you know, we'll see how that plays out. We did reign in the Italians. Yep. We just allied the 3 or so that were not in already, and so yeah, we're good. Reigned in the Italians. Burgundian inheritance hasn't happened. We did PU Milan. We had an event spawned, and welcome to Lauren. Welcome back. We had an event spawned CB, event spawn, you know. We were given a restoration of Union CB because I believe Milan died without an heir, and because they have like their government type can change, they have special events relating to like preventing it from becoming a republic or whatever. And yeah, so with Burgundy here, we actually, they had lost some land to France, and that was a little worrisome to me. But then they went to war with France again and called me in, and my PUs, and I crushed them. So they got land back. So if we could inherit them, that would be lovely. Unfortunately, I believe it'll only happen if this boy here, Charles, frickin' Charles, will die. He's 61, but he's been alive the whole game. And, like, yeah, you know, since the beginning, he's just been sitting here. Burgundian inheritance, I don't know the exact way it works. Even though I've played as Burgundy, I actually avoided it. But I've, in other games when I've not been playing as Burgundy or Austria, in one game I saw France get a personal union over it. In a different game I saw Austria get a personal union over it. And in a different game I saw France get a personal union and then within like 2 years inherit all of it. And I was like, okay, so something weird happened there, because obviously in 2 years you can't inherit something. So it was a special sort of inheritance. And people have told me, yeah. And so people have told me that in the patch, like in this patch, it works that whoever gets the personal union, whether France or Austria, or a strong ally. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen that yet. But basically, it seems like whoever it chooses between after Mary, right? Mary of Burgundy, when Mary dies, then you inherit. Yeah. It is PUs now. Yeah, you get turned into PUs. But then there's also an event chain where Burgundy can choose to like spit out them as spit out all their land as princely states in the empire. I don't know. There's a few different options. Actually, quite a few of the things they've added and tweaked in this patch seem like there's a lot of options actually, which is pretty cool. That's good by me. more like branching paths and sort of interesting kind of yeah, branching paths would be a good way to describe it. You know, it's like a Bethesda game, a good one, not Fallout 76. I'm just kidding. I've never played any Bethesda game besides Skyrim, so I'm being slanderous. Okay, we can get these guys out. They've just been sitting here. I don't think he needs to die with no heir. Like, I think he, because like his heir is Mary of Burgundy, right? So isn't that supposedly, like, that's the historical path, right? But maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen it from this side or any other side beyond a third party. So it could very well be that. I think we're about to eclipse Lithuania. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to release Croatia from you guys, but I'm going to wait to do that. Probably should have just taken that cardinal there. Yeah, I hope that Burgundy dies. I mean, the dude is like 61. 62 now. Happy birthday, Charles. But also, I want to assassinate you. Yeah, exactly. Someone scare him in the hallway. We need some CK2 mechanics in this. Yeah, no, it's just a snake in the bed, you know? Come on, what's weird about that? Let's see. I should build a fort, like, in this province or something. It's fine. I'm not a big fan of Fallout games in general. I find them, I don't know. I've always been more like I've never really been a huge fan of RPGs in general. And probably my favorite, definitely my favorite is The Witcher 3, which is the only Witcher game I've played. But I really like The Witcher 3. We could talk about that all day. I don't want to, unless people want to talk about that. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Let's get rid of your lines there. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm releasing Croatia again because now they're, you know, I want them to be a prince in the empire. And what we will do is we're going to take, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll do it for us. And that's, we've co-militarized Serbia. This is not a lot of development. These are all very low development provinces. So should be fine to do this without having any problem with the coalition. If we have extra, yes, it happened. This is not like a huge thing, but this, I was waiting for this to happen. Wallachia, oh, that's funny though. They didn't add their capital because they're doing this to protect themselves from the Ottomans, because they know I have to protect them if they get declared on for an imperial province. But they're dumb though, because don't you realize, Wallachia, that your capital, they have claims on your capital, my dude. Maybe the AI is pretty dumb. They might not actually calculate that. They might just do whichever province is the most development or something. But anyways, darn it. I was hoping that the AI did get smart with this feature at the very least. They definitely, they will do stuff like this now. Like, they add everything that they need to. Like, look at Provence. Provence added these two because they border France. And France doesn't have a sea tile. If France owned the sea tile, they would get Toulon as well. And they would have to add it to be protected. But basically, Provence is a smart little bastard. They don't want to be in the Empire, but they are now, but they added 2 provinces to the Empire, and now I have to defend those provinces. Anyways, we could take that province. That's actually a really good idea, Sunloren. Shouldn't Srem be Serbian? Wait, what do you mean? As far as the stuff here with Serbia, I think I'm pretty sure once we take this stuff here, then they will join the HRE. I don't know, with Serbia, I'm not sure. Your computer is too Latin American potato to play it. I mean, that is... I mean, potatoes are from like Peru, so, you know, it is Latin American. It is a Latin American crop. So we're going to take these two provinces. Forced religion, sure. Yeah, I guess you're Orthodox then, yeah. Yeah, so Serbia, we'll piece you out. We force your religion, sure. That will probably make them more likely to join as well. I don't know, I mean... Yeah, we should get rid of your alliances because it might... I don't know, it doesn't really matter for now, but whatever. Can we core it through Hungary? I believe we can, right? Yes. Cool. I didn't think there would be any problem with that, but yeah. And we take this. I don't know. What if we take this as well? To be honest, we don't need to for the mission. Let's actually check that real quick. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We just need to do 3 more, and this is 3 more, so let's just take this and wait for a different war for Venice. What we will do is like break their... Oh, Venice wasn't allied. They were just guaranteeing, weren't they? Padua... Oh, this is the Venetian stuff. Herzegovina, I wouldn't mind being popped out again. They're going to be a prince as well. Kind of feel like that would be fine. Should we maybe wait for the... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, France is getting roasted by Castile. Venice, you're annoying. You're a real wanker, you know that? It would be OP to have assassinations in this game, but yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice in a situation like this where a big swing in power will be dependent on it. Although, to be fair, we're allied with Burgundy, and they're a good ally, right? Like, this is fine. And eventually we might get an actual PU, right? It's not a big deal. But yeah, like, we could use them against France anyways, and that'll be helpful. They're not bad, even at their current level of power. So here, Venice. Here's what we should do. We have enough that we could probably at least, get rid of all your alliances, or at least a couple. That's fine. Okay, let's come in here and we'll do. So here, let's clear off. Let's take this. We end your alliance there. Yeah, it doesn't really even matter, but yeah, do this. Take war reps. Take money. Yeet. I've thought about this before, about ways to like possibly balance it. I don't remember what my thoughts on it were in the past. Alright, so we just got a claim on this stuff here. Also, what is the... So this is all Bulgarian now. Is this historical? Is this part of... Or was it, I guess? Maybe it was, but... I mean, this is part of Romania now today, isn't it? Anyways. Let's see. Alright. So we got that mission done. Herzegovina is a nation now. Yeah, there's a lot of new nations. A lot. Okay. So yeah, we got claims on stuff. Claims for days. So we could try to do what you were saying, what you're suggesting. Attack Wallachia for Tirgoviste. But what we could do is... if anything, I would just like conquer them or vassalize them. Like, that would be a good area to just take. But I don't know. I hadn't even thought about long term. Do we want to form the HRE? There's new missions now, right? So it's not as boring as it used to be. So you probably should try to go for that. Also, I'm gonna go turn on the AC because it wasn't hot, but now it's gonna get hot now that I'm playing a game. Probably heard it rumble to life in the background. Okay. Yeah, I know like they had a mass population stop between 1800-ish to 1940. I know that in like Hearts of Iron 4 and in obviously in real life World War II, there was a lot of flip-flopping of territory in this area. And, like, justifications of, like, you know, Bulgaria being like, no, this should be ours. And then, you know, Romania being like, no, this should be ours. And then back and forth. Anyways. Charles. 3 years. Military power would have been good, but, yeah, this is fine. Our states are very loyal. Very, very loyal, by the way. Execute Order 66. Yeah, exactly. So what is our plan here? I mean, as far as conquests, I don't think we're even going to do much right now. I think Poland probably is a good one. But I want to wait till... Oh, they're annexing them. We're going to wait till this. Once Opole is annexed by Bohemia, we get claims on like all of southern Poland. And then I will conquer that for myself. So that seems fine. Unfortunately, it automatically adds land to the empire. So, did it give us imperial authority automatically, or is that not an optional, or is that not a viable strat anymore? I don't know. Let's see. 431. We had like a 225. 431, a little worse, but it's still not terrible. Not worth disinheriting. Although we do have, you know what? We should become Defender of the Faith. If we need to decline, that's fine. Reformation will be starting soon. Might as well get a good benefit out of it while we can. We have extra missionaries, morale of armies, missionary maintenance costs, more manpower. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So for those of you who missed our idea groups, our first idea group we took influence, right? And because, you know, influence, unlike diplomatic, doesn't give us any diplomats, I figured let's go aristocratic. Aristocratic is a pretty good idea group for military. It's not quite as good, I would say, as like quality or quantity or offensive, but it's pretty good. Aristocratic is pretty good. It saves you points long term with the military tech cost, and additionally it gives you a diplomat and another leader without upkeep. Both of those are pretty good for us because we have a lot of armies rolling around right now already, and having a diplomat is helpful. So it's it has some utility beyond just the combat bonuses and stuff. So, and plus early on we're really not relying on the quality of our troops. We're really relying on our PUs and having like a bunch of swarms, you know. So yeah, we should definitely take this. Imperial authority growth and diplomatic annexation costs. That's beautiful. Definitely wait for that before we start annexing anyone else then, or anyone at all. We haven't done anything for that. Close to being able to do this. I really, really hope that the Burgundian inheritance happens. Yo, what would happen if Mary died? Gosh darn it, dude. He's 64, and he's still going, no, my heir died 2 heirs in a row. He's 0 years old. Gosh darn it. No, I'm not thinking of 003. You crazy? We could do this option, introduce new heir. I haven't done it yet. What do you guys think? Should we click the button? 20 legitimacy, 20 prestige. Well, I mean, we don't really need to right now, I guess, because we don't have any risk currently of PU, so I guess we don't really need to. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Well, we don't need to do it right now. Diplo rep guy. Shit. The one reason would be for this. There is a risk that we lose the emperorship. But we're 20. We're 20. We'll be fine. Oh, no. No, we are the 225. Never mind. Who was our other heir then? Or what was our other? I don't remember. Yeah, we will lose the empire. That's true. There is that. Yeah. Yeah, no, for real. He's 64 and good to go. My heir is 0. Wow, I'm a baby and I died. No, okay. What? I look over and Wallachia is gone. Just gone. They didn't have any allies, I guess. You know what? They did what I said they would do. They declared probably for Bucharest. For Bucharest, because they knew that I wouldn't defend them because that was not in the empire. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, babies actually had a high mortality rate. for a long time. So yeah, to be fair, it does actually make sense. But gosh, you're ruining me making fun of my dead baby though. It's yeah, it doesn't sound good when I say it like that, does it? These games make you say terrible things. I'm gonna revoke this. Does it revoke it automatically, or does it just let you revoke it? We don't really need... But yeah, actually, I think, like, I remember learning about how in one of my, in my medieval history course I took, I remember learning about how... Oh, Auvergne got released. I remember learning how, Provence got fed land back. How the stereotype that in the Middle Ages everyone only lived to like be 40 was not really true. It's basically, you know, the average, the mean, it would be like 40, but it was more like if you managed to live past the age of like 6, then you would probably be good to live till like your 60s or something, you know. Does having a lot of stuff with the estates give debuff? No. Nope. In fact, I think there's only benefits that come from more loyalty and more... Oh, but like as far as land control, I don't know. It affects their influence. But other than that, I don't think that the land control actually really matters at all. I don't know. I might be lying. But... yeah, I think the averages were dragged down by infants and also mothers dying in childbirth too. Let's see. So we could expand the empire into Muscovy since they border the empire now in the Livonian order. Yep, that makes sense. Let's see. Come on, man. Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles, my dude. Why is Muscovy strong? That's a good question. I don't know. They just... Yeah, they haven't eaten Novgorod yet. Yeah, what the world? It's because they're allied to exactly the same people. Look at that. They're allied to exactly the same people. So neither can attack the other. Neither of them can... Neither of them can attack the other without fighting all of their own allies. So they're in a stalemate. They're like staring at each other like, oh, I fucking hate you. And the other one's like, I fucking hate you. But they can't do anything about it because they would be basically... That's really funny. I don't know what's going to break that eventually. I guess one of them will get too greedy or their allies will be fighting. I don't know. That's really funny. I've never seen that. The exact same allies between Muscovy and Novgorod. Yeah, okay, that's weird. February of 1499. I'm literally just gonna sit here till the end of this year because I'm gonna be... I just want to wait and be pissed. I want to have righteous indignation. Ottomans will probably attack Poland. You're right. We should definitely do the Polish war. Well, actually, so that's why I'm waiting for this. As soon as Opole is done being annexed, I will get claims, and then I'll be good. Invite him on a hunting trip. Come on. May. They're annexing people too. It's funny. June. Do we have like a mission or anything? Oh yeah, the Ottomans thing. We have to have a bigger army than them. That's a little rough right now, but yeah. July. Do you have like a health modifier or something, my dude? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't cut off in 1500. I think it does, though. I'm pretty sure it does. At least I know it used to, but that doesn't mean much. I don't know. I don't know, dude. This one might come in handy. Here, Here, do you guys know what Dev Diary it's from? Burgundian Inheritance. EU4 Dev Diary. Okay, found it. Burgundian. Here we go. Okay. Burgundy may seek support. Yeah. Okay. Negotiate with France. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's not the same thing though. This is the. Don't think I'm gonna go find the answer. Well, alright, well, we'll just have to hope that it might still be an option. Again, it's not even a big deal because Burgundy's going to be a good ally. And it's completely feasible we get a personal union afterwards anyways. Oh, a 4-5-4. I'm glad we waited. That's a good hair. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. We'll do this. So we have another reform. By the way, I believe that the next reform lets us start doing centralization stuff. So yes, we get diplomatic reputation. We can also get more money. I think what we want to do is maybe start a new army here. So let's go and do that. Maybe it just is dependent on when Charles dies or something. I don't know. Or if he has a female heir. Maybe it's when you have a female heir that causes it. In which case, you know, maybe we're still fine. I don't know. Slavonia's not even that good of a state, but I will. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably still worth it now that there's no longer a hard cap on states. I think it takes a lot more thought about not just looking at development, but also distance to capital, because that affects state maintenance. So the state maintenance here is really low, so it's probably worth it, you know. And we have plenty of cap left, governing capacity cap left, plenty. Well, if it is not allowed to happen, yeah, we want to finish reforms until. Well, actually, so I don't know. Is that from here? That's not even on this list though. It's on the. That's in the centralization one. It's this one, which also signs a treaty of religious peace. This one is the one we need to rush. But to start on this, we need perpetual diet. So what we need to do is we do perpetual diet, and then this one, reform the Hofgericht, and then the curtail the imperial states, and then proclaim Erbkaisertum. And then we're actually getting pretty close at that point. So that's, yeah. It's a good ways away, though, yeah. So, here, I want to try to become the next Curia controller. The new expansion is not out, Alex. I have been lucky enough to receive a review copy for the channel here and for my YouTube channel. It comes out on the 9th, probably around midday, not sure. They normally don't do like midnight releases, because Paradox cares about their workers, which is nice. The Teutons are beating up Poland. Poland is wrecked, dude, which is great. I will actually convert these pretty cheap. What have I been doing? Like 12, 2, 2, 2, 2. You know what? I'll go over a little bit. That's fine. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, there's definitely it's definitely one of the more drastic changes to Europe, because everything from like France to Italy to the HRE has been changed. So, yeah, definitely a lot of drastic changes. So I mean, it's 1500. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna stop worrying about the whole Burgundian inheritance thing, because we might be screwed on it now. That's how it goes. It's fine. Income from vassals, monthly economy change, and now we have this growth modifier, diplomatic annexation cost. Some good stuff. We got some good stuff going on. Hey, there we go. Florence, you wankas. Give Siena back to the Sienese, I guess. Where's our mission? Recover Silesia. Oh, that's right, yeah. This is what we're waiting for, is we go, yeet! And now we have claims on all of this stuff. Which is like, you know, it's kind of interesting, because like the Ruthenian land doesn't even, I don't even know if I want that directly. I kind of want to do like my strat I often do, which is release like Kiev or Galicia Volhynia, and then feed them all of the rest. of Ruthenia. I kind of like doing that, and I feel like it might be good to do, because the Ruthenian land is probably not worth keeping and coring. First off, I just hate having to deal with it. It's not very defensible. There's no good choke points. I like to oftentimes just release a vassal and keep them literally like the rest of the game, or until I'm only pushing eastward, right? So, either way, that's fine. We can do that in this war. Don't get me wrong. Like the claims still benefit us even if we do that. Unless there's expansion, stuff like that. We do actually get an option to have a personal union over Poland later, by the way, in the mission tree. So that's interesting. All right, we're definitely gonna. We have a good relations. Hey, guess what? F you, Poland. I mean, honestly, now I'm just going to be impressed with how long he's survived. Like, how long do you guys think he'll live? He's 60. He was born in 10th of November, 1448. But that's when he was inaugurated. That's not even when he was born. Let's see. Yeah. He is 66. I want, if we come back and he's dead and I don't realize it. Well, no, he'll say our royal marriage will end with them, right? So, or did I offer it? I don't remember. Waldstadt. Yeah, let's do that. Execute order 66. I want you guys to remember that he was 66 in 1500. That way we can know if he dies, how old he was. Oh yeah, and also bet. Let's bet on how long he's gonna last. I think he dies at 69, the sex number. Yes, I'm mature, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and declare for Krakow. Krakow. Sure, call him Brandenburg and Saxony. Let's just make this a big old party of beating up Poland. Let's see. Is that the siege general? It is. There we go. And we're gonna destroy Poland now. Teutonic Order actually grew a good bit. Oh, and they're a member of the Empire. Yo, that's good. They regained some of our imperial land back for us, ironically. I hope that Burgundy does have a mission if they manage to avoid the succession, which it seems like they may have. They do get a mission to join the Empire, so they might actually join the Empire of their own accord. In which case, that would be lovely, right? Like, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't want to let them in. Well, the only reason is that they would then be the largest power besides me, and they would actually be, I think, even larger than me in terms of directly controlled land. And they might be able to become emperor, but we do have a lot of momentum on our side. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I still think it's better to just let them in. I don't think there's any reason we would not want them to join. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to release a vassal here in Ruthenia, because even though we're probably going to get more claims on this stuff, I just don't care to own Ruthenia. I just don't think it's really worth it in general. I think it's much better to feed a mega vassal all of Ruthenia, the Ruthenian land, all the Belarusian land, and basically just let them be your eastern front, a buffer state, right? So that's my opinion. You might not agree, but I'm pretty set on that in my mind, because I don't, like, it's just so hard to defend. It's more, honestly, like, it's more war exhaustion than it's worth, right? The land is going to be a pain to deal with. It's Orthodox. So, yeah, I'm kind of set on that. Let's do allies for a while. Yeah, that seems good. Who should we integrate first, by the way, out of our dudes here? Probably Hungary, right? Probably Hungary, I'm assuming, but I don't know. Bohemia or Hungary. Probably wait on Milan, since they're smaller. We might actually here we can check. Chance of inheriting. Oh no, not yet. 7 more years, and then we can look. I think we might be able to inherit Milan. I think we're getting close to being able to annex you. Yeah, 4 years until we can start working on that. Yeah. Actually, no, just sit there. Bohemia, it's richer. As far as trade doesn't really matter. Pest would be slightly better for trade, but Bohemia is good land. It's good eats. I agree. And they're smaller. Are they smaller development-wise, though? I'm not actually so sure. Hungary is 147. Bohemia is more land, more development, but we're also going to get some back for Hungary. I think Bohemia will still be a little more richer, though. Not that it really matters that much, but... Alright. So, Poland just has no army. I'm pretty sure they're broken. I'm pretty sure Poland is just screwed. Hey, look at that. Free opinion with my personal unions. Why is it so much lower now? Hold on. Why is it so much lower now? It's not that low still, but 84 member states. There are currently 1 heretic prince. Oh, okay. So I'm silly. I think as long as you have 25, you can eat the rest. So maybe I shouldn't be so worrisome about eating or about not eating a lot. Huh. Definitely that last part. The 24 provinces in the empire under the control of non-member states or subjects of non-member states. Burgundy is really like half of that. That's half of that is Burgundy alone. And then Provence is 2. Wallachia is 5. 2 up here, 1 up here, right? Burgundy is the big thing there. So what am I going to do about that, right? What can I do? So yeah, I believe we'll definitely eat Poland myself. It's a big enough culture, and there's a good enough amount of development here that I will eat the Polish land and core it all up, state it all up. I think that'll be fine. But everything east of that, I don't really care about. At least not right now. Again, we can always eat. We're going to take diplomatic ideas eventually, and we can revoke March status, so it's not a permanent change or a permanent rule of thumb that they have to be what's it called? That they have to be a perma march or a perma vassal. Why can't I? Oh, I see. I'm a dummy. Well, here, just do it by eye. Oh god, it's actually much more expensive than I thought. And I shouldn't even do it right now. I should just wait on that. Hold on, what is the next mission here with Poland? Conquer Galicia. Okay, we do need all of this for the next mission. And then so this is the one where it's kind of silly. We get a restoration of Union CB next, and I'm like, why? Nah, I get it, I guess, but you know. Do you guys think we should just take a? Should we release Galicia, Volhynia now, and start feeding them from Lithuania and stuff, or should we just take stuff directly from Poland now? We'd be further over our relationship limit. And that's one of the reasons I'm kind of leaning away from taking them yet. We have to do another war either way, so it doesn't matter. How are we doing on, like, admin tech? Not doing so hot on there. We're a little behind, huh? But that's fine. Not a huge deal. I think we just take stuff directly. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? We should definitely take the thing that was historically part of Russia and puppet the rest. I mean, I think my plan long term in the east, my eastern border, at least early game or mid game, right? Late game, I'll probably expand even more, right? But I think mid game, the goal is going to be essentially along this line right here between the Polish. Basically, I want to own all of Prussia and Poland. Everything east of that, I'm going to have as a big perma march or two. That way, when I'm fighting Russia or when I'm fighting the Ottomans, I have big perma marches that can just bring in loads of troops and bleed out enemies without me having to manage it. Let's see. I'll actually wait a little bit so we can get max war score, and that'll be fine. Let's bring an army down here again. My Burgundy to take Flanders. Stupid sexy Flanders. 68. It's getting close. Who guessed 68? Apollo? Okay. Well, so Apollo, your guess might fly you by. Let's see. When was his birthday? It was in like December or something. I was watching one time when it happened. Poland has the Peasants' War. Who would have thought? Who would have expected that? Who would have expected this outcome? So, no, I think this is good. Just take this, return these cores to Hungary. Yeah, take just like one state. Krakow's definitely a good state to take, so that works. They have no allies. Oh, poor Poland. You think it's going to be 80? It's possible. I've seen 80-year-old rulers in this game before. Not often, but I've seen them. Sometimes they'll spawn in that old, though, for like republics and stuff, so you can't really count it necessarily. Okay. And they added this land to the HRE. Oh god, I just felt a bug crawling on me, and I looked down, and sure enough, there's like an ant on me. What happens if Mary dies for trials? We have no idea. Alright. And yeah, so they got their cores back. We fed Hungary all their cores back. They should be a happy boy. And a boy we're going to eat soon. And if anything, I should just wait till I can get admin ideas too. I might actually do that, because then we can get a ridiculous bonus to our annexation speed. But whatever. Oh my god, the nobility has 97 loyalty? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, though, I mean, this is really good. We're getting a lot of bonuses from our estates being so happy. Like, we could even seize land. We actually probably should, right? Because they're also happy. They're still all completely loyal, too. So, and I think they're all trending up still, right? Yeah, their equilibrium is 97, 87, 93. So every... What is this? Every 5 years we can just seize land, and sooner rather, and then we'll keep getting more crown land, which we can then just sell back to them for money. We basically have the free money option once again, similar to how there was in the old patch, where you could just you know, worth colonialism. That's fine. It's a little annoying, but now we have to deal with that now. But that's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. 69. Nice. Can I get some nice spam in the chat? I can't believe this dude. Can't believe this dude. Charles. Oh, Charles. The Hungarian question. So, Croatian separatists. Oh, Teutons are adding more land. Hell yeah. I do think that gives us Savoy. Better not eat Switzerland, you bastards. Actually, I have claims on Switzerland. Hold on, what am I doing? Waldstadt was, I think, what I was supposed to get, though, unfortunately. Not the Swiss stuff, unfortunately. Did I threaten them for St. Gallen? Yo, let's do it. Right? Like, why wouldn't we? Poetry Mia, hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna do this. It'll connect up our land. Which is actually it's a little much. I wish it would have told me that, but I hovered over it. I thought it would. Yeah, I think we're fine. That's a little rough. But okay. I like the spam. I did ask for it. Outraged countries, neighbors, allies. Yeah, it'll be fine. No one's gonna coalition us. So we get permanent claims on a lot of stuff here. So I think I didn't realize the fact that, like, you don't get any more for having more than 25 members. So as long as we have 25 member states, which is like just along the northern coast, that's like roughly 25, right? As long as we have that many members up here, I think we'll be fine. So I think what we should instead focus on is conquering the south, right? Like the Vienna trade node. I think the Vienna trade node, if we just focus on conquering this, we have permaclaims on all this stuff now, right? Just focus on conquering this when we have like free aggressive expansion, and then leave the north and try to keep the north separated and divided up. The heretical state, there was a heretical prince, right? Yeah. And then, so then also it would help if we could get rid of the provinces that aren't, again, it's just mostly Burgundy that is controlling stuff. So, who is the, oh, it's Herzegovina. It's you. Enforce religious unity? I could. Oh, but we don't have an official faith, though. Rip. No coalition yet. And that's fine. We connected up our land, which is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Yes! It happened! Yes! Boys. Boyos. He died at the age of 69. He actually died at the age of 69. And it formed a personal union. Oh, hell yes. Burgundy is our personal union, boys. Look at all the... So we have Milan, Hungary, Bohemia, and Burgundy. This is a mega Burgundy, too. They literally own all the way up to bordering on Paris. Oh, now this is... And the best part is they're probably going to join the Empire as a result. I don't know how that works, though. They're too big to join. But does it force them to join anyways? And does it count for us now that they're controlled? And I guess we're going to find out. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, so we want to save that one. Austrian Netherlands. I mean, so this is like basically garbage, though. I'm not going to even try to. I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to colonize. Like, I'm just going to do this now because I'm never going to take a colonial idea group. Just so you guys know, don't get your hopes up. I'm going to conquer colonial nations. Don't worry, I'm going to conquer plenty of colonial shit. I am not going to colonize myself. I do not care to. So, take that now because whatever. We can do a trade company too later. So this is insane. Again, is this about to go away? No, as long as we have all these people. Basically, before we start annexing someone, you know, then we just do that. I mean, that's the thing, though. So it'll... I thought it spawned an incident, because I've seen it do that before, but maybe it's different, like, depending on who it goes to. I actually have no idea how this works. So I'm not sure, like, is it going to have an... Make Burgundy Junior? Yeah, we already know that. Oh, there's pretenders! Yo, there's pretender rebels, though. Hold on. We border them. We can actually make it there fine. We have the Dutch. Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna... Yeah. But I'm not gonna, like... I'm not gonna colonize myself, you know. And if the Dutch want to colonize, they're welcome to, but they gotta break free from me first. I ain't letting that happen. Yeah, we gotta take care of the pretender. Don't worry. I'm going. Hey, you. Give that back, Strasbourg. Baden. Yeah, I think both of those are Baden, so that's fine. And again, it doesn't even really matter in the south. It more matters in the north. Because the south I'm going to be conquering anyways. Alright, that's fine, though. If they're going to accept, you might as well. Okay, yeah. So this is good. This is going well. I mean, obviously it's going well. It's we just got frickin' Burgundy, a big Burgundy, as our personal union. Well, I mean, that's the thing, Walrod. I'm not going to colonize there. I'm going to conquer there. I'll conquer from Spain or Britain, whoever's, or Portugal, or France, you know? I will take colonial nations, don't worry. Because they're rich. They'll make us rich. But I'm not going to do it on my own. Okay, so this is beautiful. Having these boys here, that's actually good for us. Own subject countries, yas. Does it count now? Yes, it did. It doesn't count anymore. Look at that. So this doesn't count now. Now that they are a subject of mine, all this land that Burgundy owns that's not in the Empire doesn't count. So now it's just Danzig, Denmark, Provence, and the Ottomans. I wonder if Danzig will join if I improve relations with them enough. Our truce with Venice is up, and I have permaclaims on their state here, so that's good. Flag ugly and not German. That's fine. So, or owned by country. Terminal funds is not subject to at least 10. I don't understand what the criteria of this one even are. I think I'm misreading it. I think I may be misreading this. Well, hold on. So, oh yeah. So when Mary dies, that's what does it, right? Well, wait, but Mary's not even like. Where do I see that? Is it just an event that pops up? Because she's not my. This is Maria Theresa. It's not Mary. I don't know. Like she's not represented in the game anymore, is she? Is that just is it just a thing that happens? It must be like a mean time to happen thing or something. I don't know. If we do inherit that directly, that's going to be amazing. It's an event. Okay, so it'll probably just happen. So I think the plan is going to be... I really want to get this, but I don't know how we affect that. I think we might want to actually go toward the Ottomans soon. I think we should do Austria, not Austria, Venice first, though. I don't even know, dude. There's a lot to think about here. A lot to take in.